Hey you, yes you want to become an idol, don't you? What? You don't? And you want me to go away? No, I mean, let me check my notes. Oh, right, you want to have a girlfriend who's an idol. Now I got you. This is the right place then, just for you. So let's dive into Angel Wings and see what it's all about, because I don't know either. Ooh, I'm getting a call from New Elvis City. Devoted to loving memories of years past, which we so fondly cherish. And depending on which memory it is, though, a lot of people don't cherish a lot of memories. Ooh. Who this? Nice to meet you. Yeah, hello. Achievement unlocked. Hello, yes, hello, girl. I have no idea who his name is. Now, who are you? Let's see. Who am I? Who am I, indeed? The hermit, those who value the gift of introspection, the higher I have no idea how to pronounce that. Those who seek the comfort of tradition, or the world, those who embrace a new beginning. I'm just gonna pick the hermit because the background looks nice in this one, like the stars, the moon. Just gonna go with hermit. Yes, and I also didn't mention, my ultimate goal is to, amongst the girls, find the cutest girl and name her Angel. Shout out to someone. They know who they are. Okay then. Alright, Candy Gum, welcome to your story. Thank you very much, girl. The story of Candy Gum the Hermit, which looks so wrong. But what can I say? That was the best option for me. This is an imaginary opening theme song. Oh. This isn't my room. Where am I? I've awoken in a place that's nothing like what I know. This is no small, affordable housing apartment. This is a fully furnished, modern home. Man, if I actually woke up in there and that was not my room, I don't know, I'd be okay in a way. But in another way, I'd be super creeped out. Complete with exposed concrete walls matched with various touches of polished marble, I find myself in a comical and no doubt expensive ode to this decade's design fads. Yeah. Moving further along the corridor, abstract paintings and small shrub-like plants adorn what would otherwise be an entirely barren sea of white and gray hues. I mean, it looks nice in the day, though. It's pretty well decorated. The owner seems to have taste. But this doesn't feel like it could be someone's home. This feels more like a computer rendering of a model home afforded to only the fabulously wealthy, or those living far beyond their means. I mean, in a way, it doesn't look that fancy, but I'll take your word for it. What am I doing here? My hands reflexively snap to my pockets. I pull out what appears to be the same model phone that I picked up earlier. Okay. Okay. Hi, Candy Gum. Be at Moon Academy by 9 a.m. You can look up the address. Okay, so it's 8 a.m. right now. I would not get up at this hour, though. The only time I ever got up that early was because I had class. That was like 30 minutes later. Who is this? How did they know my name? What is Moon Academy? So many questions. My thoughts are racing at an indescribable pace. Questions fill my mind faster than I can process them. Should I call this number to figure out what's going on? I mean, they know your name. And they give you a location, so just go to the location, maybe. No, I don't think I'd be able to calm myself enough to speak coherently. Part of me is also more afraid of finding out who's going to pick up. Because you think the boogeyman is on the other side. I don't know. I mean, who else would you be scared? Either that or a dentist, maybe. Okay, let's see. Ooh, I'm going to message them. Who is this? What is Moon Academy? You'll be attending school there from now on. Good luck and don't be late. Okay. Who are you? What am I doing here? I'm a little busy right now. We can talk later. You can call me Kay. Oh, and find your route on Wi-Fi. I didn't pay for a data plan. Sorry. Okay. That seems not that good, Kay. But okay. What exactly have I gotten myself into? Yeah. No idea either. And you couldn't even get me the cheapest data plan? Really? Yeah. Like, what am I going to do now? So if there's Wi-Fi in the place that I'm in right now, I'm just going to have to quickly look it up and then just memorize the route, or just keep it open and hopefully it will keep showing me where it is. I don't know. I hesitated to follow the instructions given to me. However, I figure exploration can't hurt me. I mean, depends on where you're exploring. The phone's GPS guides me towards my destination, a cathedral-turned school at the end of town. Man, I hate walking. Man, I'm surprised you found the place that easy, though. If it was me, I'd be a bit lost. Briskly making my way towards my destination, I noticed the unusual cleanliness of the city around me. The house I came from is only an example of the simple, minimalist aesthetic employed in this urban sprawl. There are trees all along the sidewalks, and none of the buildings appear to be more than a few years old. That's a nice car. Well, I mean, you keep saying this is a rich place, so I'd expect to see a nice car or two. Really nice car. Okay, candy gum stuff, getting sidetracked, yeah. So. Doesn't feel like the present day, more like a few years in the future. More like a computer render of what reality could be. So you stuck your body into a pod? Maybe? How long have I been out for? Am I in a simulation? The Matrix? I don't think the Matrix would make you this calm, though. I quickly checked my reflection in one of the windows of a nearby building. There are no sinister men in suits pursuing me, and my facial features seem to be where I last left them. This is good news. Well, I could always wish for an improvement. Just accept how you look, girl. Just accept it. My phone says it's March 6th. 3 days have passed since I picked up the phone in the snow. Oh yeah, and if anyone's wondering why my name is Drea Lost, but I'm playing as Candy Gum, I just like using different names. Okay. I was out for 3 whole days. Man, that's a lot though. A good sleep though. This city doesn't feel densely populated. In fact, it barely feels alive here. A handful of pedestrians loiter about the concrete walkways, seeming to be in no particular hurry to get anywhere. Really? They're walking? Thought you'd see even more nice cars. I finally arrive at my destination, a towering, well-worn cathedral with steep stone steps leading to its entrance. A variety of trees and bushes lie on either side of the stairs. While the architecture is impressive, its common appearance makes me feel a bit at ease. This may be the only thing in this world I can say feels familiar to me. Hopefully I'll have some of my questions answered here. Yeah, hopefully. The interior of the cathedral-like school building is a bit more mundane on the inside. The hallways are narrow and lined with decaying lockers that no student has likely ever used. Worn tile paves the way to the art studios with a sign directing new students to the right. The musty scent of paper and paint grows stronger as I make my way towards the classroom. So this is an artsy school. The door creaks loudly as I enter the room. Desks are sparsely scattered about, with unfinished paintings draped on the tables and canvases of varying quality hang from the wall. Vivid paint stains of all colors decorate the walls and floors. People are messy there. The professor, an elderly, bespectacled man, notes my arrival. How do you know he's a professor, though? He could just be a random old guy holding a book. Yeah, you never know. I wouldn't know. Just saying, anything can happen. I mean, you woke up in a strange place. Oh, you must be our new student. Please, take a seat. He motions me to one of the empty chairs near the corner exit of the room. Yeah, why am I here? Still? No? Carefully checking the chair for whip paint spots beforehand. I told you they're messy. I take a seat and attempt to take in my surroundings. The other students are individual bastions of eccentricity. Brightly dyed hair spiked instead of leather. Ironic graphic t-shirts. I mean, I dye my hair too, so... It's everything I expected a college art class to be. Is it though? Is it really? To my right, a red-headed girl is working meticulously on a pencil sketch. Her well-maintained wine-red hair draped over the page like a gleaming Merlot blanket. Also, does it seem like you know a lot of fancy words, but you still don't know what's going on? Yes, I can't tell what she's drawing, but it's clearly very important to her. Well, class, let's get started, shall we? Yeah, I forgot to do his voice. Oops. Despite my joining in the middle of the semester, I have a feeling I haven't missed much. How do you know it's the middle of the semester, though? You don't even know what's going on. Students are casually sketching, checking their phones, and giggling to each other while the professor rambles on about the eras of art history and their respective famous figures. Seriously, why am I here? My eyes continue to wander, eventually settling on the red-headed girl again. She appears to be the only one listening intently to the professor's musings. Ooh. Heavy eyeliner and mascara draw attention to her eyes, giving her a sharp and mature look paired with her angular features. Combined with her laser-like focus, she appears to be quite serious about this whole art business. Well, I mean, if it is a place for art, you know, someone has to be serious about it, I suppose. But yeah, she looks nice though. I mean, her outfit's very like the cute type, you know, very subtle cute type outfit. Yeah, this color goes well with her. Yeah. Okay, the gentle cares of the sun shining through the windows, as well as the monotony of the lecture, are making me quite sleepy. I can feel myself fading away. Yeah, I would have been asleep already. I mean, it's so early in the morning. Teacher, can I go to the bathroom? Yeah. A voice calls from the back of the room. I turn to see a girl with raven dark hair and intimidating green eyes standing up with her hand raised. Are you... I cannot tell that those those eyes are green, but okay. I mean, her hand is raised up weird, though, if you ask me. Like, who raises their hand like that if they want to take notice? Anyways. Again? Well, alright, I suppose. Just how often does this girl go to the bathroom? Thanks. She wears ripped denim shorts and white canvas shoes, black hair gleaming like polished obsidian and accentuating her snow white skin. Her baggy sweater matches her pale green eyes, bouncing with every movement as she turns towards the door. Seriously, how close is this girl that you know exactly her eye color is green? I can't tell at all, but her outfit's nice. She's quite beautiful in a dark and artsy type of way. No, where was I? Sometimes I forget. Yeah, does happen. The rest of the class passes without events, and the girl with the green sweater still hasn't returned. Yep. The bell rings and the students are released into the wild. Still no green sweater girl. Seriously, how often does she go then? She even took her bag with her. Okay, did she really go to the washroom then? I returned to Katie's house, my hefty bag of questions in tow. I didn't want to seem like an insane person asking strangers questions such as, what city is this and who is this person who may have kidnapped me? I mean, instead of that, shouldn't you have asked where to find Kay if you're going there? I'm just saying, you just went to class like normal. You don't even know what's going on, man. Entering the house, I can hear the sizzling of the stove and clatter of utensils coming from the kitchen. Ooh, someone's making a meal. I walk through the corridor of paintings and shrubbery into the kitchen, which emanates a soft, warm glow, the last remnants of daylight illuminating the leaves of the trees outside. Dun dun dun. No idea who this is, so I'm just gonna say, let's see, what kind of voice should I give this person? I'm guessing it's gonna be a girl because, like I said, we're trying to find an idle girlfriend. So, oh, you're home. Maybe something like that. I was so enamored with the view that I had forgotten what I came here for. I turned to my left and spot a girl chopping vegetables behind the kitchen counter. Her short silver hair reflects the sunlight and radiates like someone applied a massive Instagram filter to the world. Seriously, why am I talking like this, but still am not that concerned what's happening to me? Just say. Glowing platinum hair aside, I'm drawn towards her heavily lined eyes. Dramatic and cat-like in appearance, an effect only magnified by the amber glow of her irises. Again, man, your eyesight must be great if you can tell their eye color, because I can not tell. Like, to me, it just looks like maybe brownish. Just saying, I wouldn't call it amber, that's for sure. For a moment, I'm lost in her surreal presence. Isn't this Kay, though? Feels warm. It's also literally quite warm in this room, like I'm sweating again. This is seriously becoming a problem. Yeah, that's your only problem. Hello? Oh, right. Reality. Kay, I assume. See, told you. My gaze wanders to her hands, which are covered in band-aids. She quickly puts her hands behind her back and laughs nervously. You are smarter than you look, Miss Candy Gum. Why are you insulting me, girl? Her voice is sweet and feminine, giving the impression of wisdom beyond her years. Also, what is that supposed to mean? Do I look dumb? See, I told you. Why are you insulting me? We'll see. So why am I here? What's going on? Yes, get to the bottom of this. Also, are you saying I look dumb? Well, at least I asked an important question before I asked the second one. Of course there are questions. I picked you up from the hospital after you passed out in the snow. You've been lying in bed for a few days now. Excuse me, what snow? The snow cleared out so quickly? It looked like the springtime outside, did it not? Like spring, midsummer? Like, are you... Like, how fast did that snow disappear? Passed out in the snow? The last thing I remember is picking up the phone on the ground. Oh, well, apparently the phone shocked you. That can't be right, is it? Well, you can believe what you want. What reason do I have not to just go home right now? Do you even know where home is? You don't even know which town you're in. I just noticed the way her face just dropped, like... Like, I can't be bothered with all of your attitude. Like, you're the one giving me attitude, though. You can do whatever you want, but you might not find much of a home to go back to. Again, why is that? What is that supposed to mean, see? It's a pile of rubble and ash now. Might find it hard to build equity there. So I was not in the snow. I was in the ash. Still not good, but maybe? I don't know. So you're saying my house burned down? Now you're just messing with me. Look it up. You have a phone on you, don't you? Yes, that does not have a data plan, apparently, so hopefully this house has Wi-Fi. Okay, you got Wi-Fi, right? Alright, Wi-Fi. I reluctantly type my address into the search bar. To my horror, she's telling the truth. The entire complex burned down the same day, March 3rd. See, so I wasn't lying in snow, I was lying in ash. That's why it disappeared so quickly. That's what I'm gonna go with. What the... I wouldn't lie to you, would I? Girl, I don't even know who you are, Kay. For all I know, you're just a stranger that apparently found me in snow that disappears quickly and brought me to your house and then sent me to school? Like, girl, I don't even know you. Yeah, see, I just met you seconds ago. I don't know anything about what you would or wouldn't do, exactly. Hey, I know this is a lot to take in. I'm sorry that this happened. Thanks. You still haven't answered my question. How did 3 days pass and now I'm here? Where even is this place? And also, Kay, did you single-handedly carry me to your own apartment or something? Are you secretly strong? I mean, I could believe it. She looks a bit, built. She has a build to her and stuff. I'm just saying. New Elvis City, a couple thousand miles south of where you used to be. As for why you are here, of all places, okay, I'm not good with distances per se. Seriously, not good. But I am pretty far away from home. Is what I'm getting. And seriously, did no one question Kay bringing an unconscious person to her house? Like, were the streets empty? Did no one care that I was lying on the ground? No one? I mean, there are pretty girls. I'm gonna see. I mean, I have no idea who I'm gonna go after, how many girls there are. I didn't look up anything. But I will find that girl. This girl doesn't give me good vibes. I mean, to me, Kay just seems like she's talking down to us, even though I have no idea what's going on. So she should actually try to explain it better to me. Just saying, man. Your uncle was a family friend of ours. As a favor, I agreed to take you in for the time being. Oh, okay. Okay, so you're not just a random person who just abducted me. Okay. I see. And I would only rate the girls, like, after seeing the entire thing. Like, right now, for me, Kay is a 5 out of 10 plus a question mark, because I don't know what's up with her tone, what's going on. She has a nice house, so she probably has got some money, but, like, other than that, I really don't know. Still, reeling in shock from realizing my old life has been burned to a crisp, Kay wastes no time in continuing her story. Okay, and so, wait. I need to collect myself. My head is spinning. The world feels like it's tumbling down on me, and I might pass out again for 3 days, or even more. Who knows? Deep breaths. Whew. Okay. Are you alright? Thanks, Kay. You seem concerned now. Yeah. You remember your uncle, right? The one who died? Passed away, sorry. Okay, I see. And you've been living off his inheritance for the past couple of years. That's correct, right? I have? Man, I was living the dream, apparently. Man, how rich was my uncle then? If he had that much money to give me. Also, I want to stress out this point. He's apparently my uncle, not even my own parents, like my mother and father. He's my uncle. So, like, did he either have no kids or he just really liked me? Like, what? My heart sinks. There's nobody else in the world that would know about that other than my immediate family. Yeah. Right. I know about your situation, Candy Gum. No job, no relationships. I could probably count the number of friends on one hand. Of your friends on one hand. Seriously though, who's been gossiping about me that everyone knows who I am, but I don't know who they are? Like, what? This is just how it feels like. What she's telling to me, you know? Like, I know who you are, but you had no idea who I was. But basically, I know all about you, and I'm just looking down on you even more. Also, there's nothing wrong with having a few friends as long as they're actually friends, okay? And not just people that will just keep on taking advantage of you for everything, or like fake friends, like the people that say they're your friends but just really will say anything behind your back, you know? This could be the fresh start you need, you know? Seriously, Kay, why are you talking down to me and then trying to give me some life advice? I'm still confused, girl. Also, is that a knife in an onion? Like wedged in an onion behind, or is it just me? I mean, the shelf looks like it has... Okay, this looks like this is toilet paper. This is a little Rudolph, you know, the red-nosed reindeer. And then this is just like a vase, and this looks like a... I don't know. I didn't come here to be lectured. You are not my mom. I didn't even come here, though. I was brought here while I was unconscious because of a phone that apparently shocked me so much. Just went zzz, and I'm out for 3 days or something. When's the last time you spoke to your real mother? I don't know, Kay. When's the last time you spoke to your real mother? Kay seems to recognize the combination of shock, despair, and confusion that I'm feeling. Her expression softens to that of sympathy. Does she, though? I don't feel like that. Just saying. This is a nice TV, though, but I'm confused as how people are gonna watch this TV, by the way, in the background. Like, just think about it. Like, you're here... Right, you're sitting like on this side of the counter, but it stretches out your neck, and then you're sitting on this side of the counter, but it's still not like the best angle for it. I'm just saying. The TV placement is throwing me off a little. Also, why does my fridge look super small in a way? Just saying. Listen, I don't mean to be rude, even though you've been rude to me like for the past 5 minutes, girl. Okay. But at least her face did change, so she walks around the counter towards me. I'm not here to lay pity on you. I'm letting you stay here until you get things figured out, as a favor to the family. They also said I had to, so you're forced to look after me as well? Okay. And I'm a little short on the mortgage this month, so you want me to pay for your house? Is that it? Speaking of which, how was work? What work? I just went to school. What work are you talking about, girl? Seriously, is she trying to get me to use my inheritance to pay off her house or something? What's going on? I'm still confused. And also, seriously, man, just how much money did my uncle leave me? Like, what? Either I lived a very, like, you know, not like a lavish life, but, you know, like a budget life just to make sure the inheritance never runs out or something, or what's going on, man? Well, the long con, yeah, I think she's trying to calm me, but who knows? Wait, where are you going? Gee, I wonder where. I wonder for what felt like hours. I would not have done that, okay? You're in a city where you don't really know where you are, even though she did tell us the name. We still don't know what kind of city it is, okay? B, you only have a phone with no data plan, so if you actually need to know how to get back home, you won't know how to. And C, do you even have money? Like, do we know where our wallet is? Aimlessly stumbling in the cold comfort of the night, the midnight sky interrupted by only the bright white lights of the street lamps. Despite the size of the city, it's eerily quiet. Yeah. It feels surreal, like a dream has taken me and won't let go. I walked until the scattered trail of lights led me to what appeared to be an impenetrable fortress of concrete. A shopping mall? The unlocked door leads to a hallway of pure white marble from floor to ceiling, with end department stores littering either side. Wait, what time is it at night that this mall is still open? Who forgot to close the doors to the mall? Even in this darkness, I can feel the overwhelming opulence exuding from any store that says boutique on the sign. Seriously though, why do I speak like I need to use big words when explaining stuff? Is it just me? The wide hallways meant to accommodate bustling crowds, the expansive store windows meant to display all wares to prospective buyers. Nothing here is being used for its intended purpose. What do you mean nothing's... What does that mean? A shopping mall assumes an entirely different form when laid bare, lit only by the moonlight from the glass ceiling. Oh, so basically I'm saying because I'm in a shopping mall whose doors were not locked and there's no one else around, that no one is shopping, that's why it's not being used for its purpose, quote unquote. I see. Man, this would look better if there was actually like a bubble gum here or something. I don't know. This just looks weird. Like, it doesn't even... I'm just saying. This looks a bit weird. Like, they should have given her a bubble or something. In my mind, I can almost hear the sounds of an ordinary day. Constant conversation, music blaring from the speakers, children screaming and their respective parents toiling to wrangle them. So this entire thing is for us to confirm that the music will not play if the shopping mall is closed. Dun, dun, dun. No idea. I'm suddenly caught in a memory of my childhood as well. Days of innocence, laughter, being too young and stupid to know better. I mean, technically, I think you shouldn't be too harsh on yourself. Like, it's better to know less to be happy than to know a lot and feel depressed. And sometimes, just say. You shouldn't call kids stupid, though. They pick up on so much stuff, though. So much. Making lots of mistakes, being punished for it all. And doing it all together. Together? With who? Together? See? Told you. I think I was always alone. But you just said together. So that means we have a childhood friend who we don't remember about, probably? What do you wish for? I wish I knew. Is that... There's music! Oh my. Music, a sweet melody, gentle, each note is delicate, nearly afraid to be heard. Part of me wants to see what kind of person would be playing at this hour. On the other hand, it could also be a crazy person trying to lure me in. True. Yeah. The sound isn't that close to here. I'll have to follow it. Girl, you just said it could be a crazy person. Don't follow it. I make my way around the extra twists and turns, following the melody, the sound growing ever closer. Eventually, I find the piano room, tucked away in a rarely visited corner of the small, a forgotten appliance, like an old refrigerator just around the corner. Okay, so you're telling me the shopping mall has a piano room. You know, not like a music store, a piano room. I see. And also, at this point, I believe that if I was ever in a horror movie, I would either be the first one to die, or I would just avoid death by being clueless and just wandering around with an empty stare on my face. Cause like, what? Just accepting everything. Like, the killers would be so confused, and we'd be like, yeah, maybe we shouldn't just kill this person, let's just let them go. The melody slowly becomes more confident as I approach, as if the player is becoming more comfortable as they progress. Just as I approach the final turn, the music abruptly stops. I hear the rustling of paper sheets, and shortly after the clop of high heels rhythmically striking the marble floor. Okay, so at this rate, the only guy that we're going to ever meet in this game is going to be the professor. But we'll see. A girl quickly walks around the corner and past me. I'm only able to catch a glimpse of short, reddish-brown hair resting upon a sleeveless blue dress, a shade that reminds me of the ocean. This shade reminds you of the ocean? I mean, to me, this shade reminds me of a night sky before the ocean. Her heels click as she makes her exit. Should I say something or should I just let her go? I mean, we're in a shopping mall whose doors was left open, okay? And then we followed the sound, so I'm guessing you want to know who she is. So I'm just gonna say wait. My throat feels dry and the words won't materialize. She gets away. Clip clop. So how fast can she be with her high heels? Assuming I'm wearing, comfortable shoes like sneakers. Seriously, is this girl pro or what? I'm the worst, or I'm just so slow. Hey. The honeyed voice called out to me again. I turned around to see Kay, hands on her knees and panting. She struggled slightly before regaining her composure. Kay, how did you know where to find me? Don't be like this, Candy Gum. Come home. Home? I probably made a little too light of your situation. I'm sorry. Girl, you just want me to pay for your house, don't you? Just trying to trick me into calling it home. I know this isn't easy for you. I don't think it ever will be. Just come back with me. We'll work through it together. Seriously, this girl just wants me to pay for her house. I'm just saying. I could use company. I made too much for dinner. What'd you make, Kay? Onion? I mean, there was a knife stuck in an onion. I'm not expecting that much, but we'll see. Her mouth forms a half smile, a trace of embarrassment at the thought of asking in such a straightforward manner. Is that really embarrassing? Just to say someone, come on home, huh? But really, do I actually look dumb? Apparently. Now I'm really worried. What do I look like? Or did my uncle say that I wasn't very bright? And that just stuck to everyone else? I'm just saying. Who knows? Let's go eat. Are you hungry? I'm hungry. So apparently she does think I look stupid. Oh man. Thanks for dinner. It's the girl that left to the washroom and never came back to class. The girl with the green sweater from art class casually strolls in and walks upstairs without making eye contact with anyone. As you should. Oh, hey, she lives here too? Oh, you've met her? I don't know if I'd say that. I mean, I know what she sounds like, though. And her eye color, so. So, what is it you desire, Candy Gum? Courage, freedom, love. Okay, so. Now, if it was me, I'd probably choose freedom. Or maybe courage, okay? But since I want to find love in this game, I'm going to say love. Alright, Candy Gum, I will do my best. Also, this just sounds like Kay is like either an NPC or something. This is like, or just someone that just likes playing with us and our fate. I'm just saying. Casual. The hermit that longed for love. Yes, I'm the hermit, so. Man, this room is so, like minimalistic. Like there's barely anything in this room. Just, do we even have a closet in this room? Do we even have clothes though? Yo, who are you? What are you doing in my house? Your house? I thought this was Kay's house. What? Some kind of strange pervert who sneaks into a house full of girls late at night? What? An intimidating looking girl stands before me, jet black pigtails marked by a bright red streak. But she's in the middle of yelling at me right now. Did she sleep in my bed? How do I respond? Okay, so, like, I'm not gonna lie. The option that says be diplomatic seems a bit weird to say, like, be diplomatic. Like, wouldn't you say, like, stand your ground or something like that? I'm just saying, or, you know, just calmly explain yourself. Something, yeah. I mean, this seems like off, but I would definitely snap back because, first of all, I believe this is my room. So I'm being wrongfully accused in my room, even though this girl is saying that it's her room, but still I'm gonna snap back at her, so you better watch it. You're the one who crawled into my bed at 3 in the morning. Who do you think you are? See? Your bed? I've been living here for years and never seen you before. Don't lie to me like that. Maybe you thought I was cute or something? I don't know. I was sleeping. If I was sleeping, how do I know what time you crawled into my bed? Like, did when I was sleeping, okay, did I feel something? So when she closed her eyes and got into the bed, I opened my eyes and then saw someone and then just looked at the time, saw the time, and then just went right back to sleep without even asking what's going on, and just said, that's the morning me's problem and not nighttime me's right now. Surely you can't be serious. You? Ew. Disgusting. Seriously, what do I look like? I'm calling the police. Don't move. Oh, I was wondering what all the commotion was. And so early in the morning. Hey, Kay. Kay, this strange woman broke into our house. So, you know Kay. So, Kay is at real? Question mark? Oh dear, I suppose we'll have to call the police then. What do you mean call the police? Kay, you know who we are. What? What the? Oh man, this Kay just loves messing with us. I'm just joking, Candy Gum. This is Jay. Jay will be taking care of Candy Gum for a while. What? This loser? I thought we only allowed attractive people in this house. Okay, so how many people... Okay, so question. So how many people are living in this house? 1. 2, can none of these guys afford to pay the mortgage or lend Kay money? Or 3, did Kay secretly used up all of their money and hers, and now she just wants us to pay for the mortgage? Jay, be nice. She's a family friend. So you're not going to deny that I'm not attractive. Okay, so far, I understand that I look stupid and unattractive. That's what I get. Fine, but I'm not going to like it. You say that now, but if I like you, maybe you'll like me later. No, I'm just kidding. I thought I would go with her. She stomps off. Jay is a lovely girl. You two will get along just fine. Are you sure about that, Kay? You think so? Anyway, breakfast is almost ready. Hope you're hungry. I'm still doubting Kay's ability to cook, but okay. The corridor illuminated by morning light, I make my way down to the kitchen behind Kay. Don't mind her, she's just very excitable. It's what keeps her going. Uh-huh. Sure. I can tell. What was she doing in my room anyway? Oh, that girl, sometimes she drinks too much and just sleeps wherever she pleases. And then she accuses everyone else, even though it was not her room in the beginning. Or does all the rooms look the same and she just gets confused in her drunken state, huh? Same. Nice. She's a sweetheart. You'll see. I do not believe you at all, Kay. Will I? Anyway, don't forget to eat. Well, at least Kay cares if we live or not. Then again, I still think Kay is after our money, so... Okay. There's no way you're gonna make me believe that Kay actually made this, okay? There's no way. An eggshell white bowl filled with shamrock green contents slides over the counter. Berries of assorted colors floating about within. Also, this doesn't look like something you'd have for breakfast, like maybe lunch, but definitely not breakfast. It's a smoothie, I think. It looks like something one would find on a real trendy perch in social media. It's a smoothie? In a bowl? What? So she's basically just giving us a drink to have for breakfast, but she's trying to pass it off as food. So she put it in a bowl. It's a matcha yogurt smoothie topped with raspberries and blueberries. I wasn't sure if you had any dietary concerns. Well, hopefully you're not lactose intolerant. I guess I forgot to consider that. Teehee. Well, Kay, with the amount of stuff you know about us, I'm surprised you don't know about my dietary concerns. You know, because Kay's all like, I know you barely have any friends, you got no work, no relationships, I know about your inheritance money. But apparently she does not care about the person who I am. Her previously mystical aura is currently overshadowed by her awkwardness. It's fine, thanks. Man, I'm just gonna sound so confused always with Kay. I tells her, I'm glad. She turns back around and continues to tend to the stove. I grab a spoonful of the smoothie and try it. Sweet yet refined, the green tea flavor adds a unique touch. It might not be the fanciest food I've ever had, despite the presentation, but it's something. So, I'm still wondering, was I living like a normal average life with inheritance money though to keep me going, or was I living like a fancy life? So how is it? I mean, it's definitely not my style personally, and it's definitely not her style either, because she said, you know, it's not that impressive. So I'm just gonna straight out say it. It's not my style. You don't like it. I mean, I didn't say that. You look like you were about to vomit. Okay, that was a bit rude of me then, if I looked like that, but like... Okay, I'll do better next time, sorry. So you're going to actually ask what kind of food I would like to eat then, Katie? To do better next time, no? Sometimes I like to try adventurous recipes. It doesn't always end up well, but it's worth a try, right? Okay. I'm all up for trying different recipes and stuff like that. Okay, I'm behind you with this. Okay, but did you taste what you made before serving it to someone else? That's my concern here. Well, I think I should get ready for class now. Also, why am I just accepting that I'm going to college from now on? I mean, do I even want to go with the arts way? I'm just saying. Oh, actually, that won't be necessary. Have I been expelled already? Well, maybe art wasn't for me anyway. Sorry? You only need to go every other day. It's part of the arrangement I made for you. You couldn't have told me that yesterday? That seems a bit unusual, but I like the sound of that. I'm just accepting everything, apparently. How did you even manage this arrangement? Let's just say I have my methods. I mean, although this is not totally implausible either, because like in college, you take certain classes and you do your own schedule, so it is possible that you don't have to go to school every single day. That doesn't answer anything. Yeah, Kate never answers us anyway, so. Anyway, I figured you would need some time to settle in, so for now, you can find something else to do on your day off. On your off days. I see. Like what? Do you have any suggestions then, Kate? A friend of mine has connections at a nearby company. I could get you an off-day internship. Maybe you can go to happy hour afterwards? Okay, what kind of company, first off? Right? And I don't think that internship is going to pay me anything. So how would I go to the happy hour? But seriously, how much inheritance money do I still have? Like, am I just set for life? What kind of work is it? Oh, basic spreadsheets, making presentations, graphs, nothing too serious. It will pay better than what you're doing now, at least. Will it? Okay. I guess. There might be a bit of a learning curve, but you'll be better for it. Plus, it pays quite well. Okay. Okay, the way that she described this job and is keep insisting that it will pay me well makes it even more sketchy because it doesn't seem like they want you to do too much work and it still pays well. Like, what is this unrealistic job I'm hearing about? Kay awkwardly attempts a wink. At least I think it was a wink. Did you just wink at me? What? It looked like... Never mind. Well, I need rent, so you should go do that. See, she just wants me to pay for the house. That's it. Couldn't even buy a data plan and wants me to work an office job to give her my money. Yep. Did you say something? Oh, no. I'm bewildered by the choices that lie before me. What kind of person is Kay to have so many connections? Secret agent, a seductress. This feels too good to be true. Also, if you do have this many connections with Kay, do you really have no one to give you money? So, Kay, what is it you do exactly? If she's a secret agent or a mob boss, she might just decide to kill me someday. Again, never answers our questions. She laughs so nervously and so painfully. She clearly doesn't want to talk about it. Secret agent, probably. Maybe. It's okay, you don't have to tell me. But I do want to know. You'll see me around the house often. I mostly try new recipes, experimenting. Have you always been interested in cooking? Well, I wasn't always good at it. A happy family needs good food after all, right? Someone has to do it. So, the people you live here with, you consider them family? And no one can cook here, apparently, besides Kay, maybe? I don't know. Happy family? I appreciate it. Seemingly taken aback by my gratitude, Kay blushes ever so slightly. I'm glad. Neither of us seem to know what to say. I mean, what can you say though? Anyway, I'll write down the suggestions I made for you so you don't forget. One moment. She opens a drawer in the kitchen and hastily tears a page out of a notepad. With a black ballpoint pen, she scribbles her notes down and hands it to me. Her handwriting is quite clean and meticulous, an uncommon aspect these days. Thanks. No problem, Candy. Her train of thoughts interrupted by a sudden phone call. She pulls out her cell phone and begins to walk out of the room. Sorry, I need to take this. Hello? Who still writes stuff down these days anyway? I mean, yeah, a lot of people do use their phone to take notes and stuff, or just take pictures. Well, Kay seems like she has the best of intentions so far. Does she, though? Does she? She basically is forcing us to go to school and also work for her. How are these the best intentions, though? This whole thing still feels like a dream. She pokes her head back into the room. Oh, before I forget, here's a renter's form. What's this for? I need official documentation of your living status for legal reasons. Actually, maybe I shouldn't give that to you so I don't get taxed on your rent. So you want me to pay for you, but you don't want to pay for me? You are so cheap. It's free money. Well, for me at least. Anyway, I gotta go. Have fun. Man, Kay is so shady. You can just leave the form on the table when you're done. I thought you didn't want us to fill it in. So, alright. I got it. Did you know? Okay, let's see. So, yes, my name's C. I'm a female. This is where we live apparently. 808 Maya Street. 1. I would describe myself as an extroverted person. That is completely false, both with my character and myself. So, I often struggle to make friends or start a conversation. Okay, so the way that Kay is treating us, saying you like barely have friends and stuff, is kind of makes it feel like in the game I am having trouble to make friends or start a conversation. Personally, like, if I want to make friends, I do. If I want to start a conversation, I usually do, but I'll just stay true for now. I am not really a sports fan. Yep. I mean, I like sports and all that, but not like, I never consider myself a fan or anything. I enjoy having a regular routine and prefer not to deviate from it. No, I don't. I build strong emotional connections with characters in films or drama. Ooh, I'm gonna say true to just because I think we might get an actress or an actual idol out of this, but we'll see. I am often deeply moved by a good book or a powerful painting, so you might get a librarian or the girl in green sweater. I would prefer to be physically active rather than focus on my work. So this is going to get us the sporty type. Also, how is this a renter's form? Okay, you're just trying to fool us all the time, I'm just saying. Looks like the office building isn't far from here. Should only be a few blocks away. Okay, so from what we understand is Kay wants us to pay for her house, and she's also trying to be a matchmaker for us for some reason. I mean, did she make a deal with my uncle saying, okay, if you paired this person up with someone, if you matchmake us, then you will also get some money out of nowhere. It could be a possibility. I finally arrive at my destination, a standard office building with a small Star Industries plaque near the front door. Through the modest front windows, I can see the standard cubicle farm, replete with awful pattern carpeting. It's made to look dirty when it's clean and clean when it's dirty. Okay, so if it's made to look clean when it's dirty, does that mean people just leave it dirty so it will look clean? The mundanity of the entire package makes me feel a bit at ease. This may be the only thing in this world I can say feels familiar to me. Really? This is the only thing? Okay. I walked to the front desk before being stopped by an older man. Oh, my bad. Apparently there's more than the professor in the game.
Ah, you must be Miss Cunningham.
With thin-rimmed glasses and graying sideburns, coupled with his navy suit and confident posture, the man exudes both the gentle aura of a kind old man and the intimidating intensity of a cutthroat business shark. He does? Kind of? I don't know, his tie is throwing me off a bit. I reach out to shake his hand, knowing better than to ask him the myriad questions building up inside me. To my surprise, he simply bows to me. Yeah, he's not going to take my hand. Apparently, I'm the most unattractive and dumb person ever, so, you know.
You may call me Mr. Sale. Welcome aboard Star Industries.
The next 60 minutes feel like what might as well be 60 hours. The corporate hellos and lessons on culture, as well as some basic tasks that I'll be doing. Most of it seems to be menial work, but I wasn't doing much before. What was I doing before, though? Then again, I don't think I was actually working before, because, I mean, I had inheritance money.
So, that's everything for now. I usually tied up in meetings, so you won't see me often. I'll assign another team member to guide you through the rest.
Thanks. Hey, wait. He walks away, briskly checking his phone and tapping away at what I assume are very important emails. Is it emails or something else?
Kids are eating laundry detergent these days. Oh, the world is ending.
I know, right, Mr. Sale? Like, seriously, people are doing a lot of crazy stuff just to get famous for like 5 minutes. Before it was 50 minutes in the spotlight. Now it's just 5 minutes because, like, that's how long they last. Like, everything is getting forgotten even sooner. Maybe not. Placed in my drab, 3-walled box, I slowly begin to take in my surroundings. The aforementioned dirty, clean carpets, a gray desk, gray carpeted walls, and a gray clean ceiling. Yes, everything's gray. Definitely not the bastion of creativity I had in mind, but it's par for the course, I suppose. I stare at the laptop I've been given, blankly eyeing the corporate portal lying before me. I mean, why would you think it's a creative place if you were just going to be in an office cubicle? I'm just saying, you know, usually when people think office, they don't really think of, you know, fun times. My eyes begin to wander. I peek up and look at the other cubicles around me. Nothing and no one of note. The same bland, gray presence itself in a vast expanse, interrupted only by the bodies of others, eyes glued to the computer screen. As my gaze begins outward and slowly reins inward, nothing interesting catches my eye. Nothing at all. I mean, unless there's a window there that you can look outside, I don't think anything will. I think I've gotten the hang of my basic responsibilities here. Nothing too complex, but it provides a little mental stimulation. Maybe the structure is good for me. I have to look at this positive... Ooh. Hey, new girl. Yeah. Ooh, who you, new girl? Although this girl seems a bit unrealistic. First of all, we're in an office situation, so like, why is her belly button area like probably showing? I mean, usually they want you to like have, you know, like proper office attire. I'm just saying, like, this top might work, but like, why is, you know, you can see here, man. Well, what's going on with that? I'm just saying. She looks way too relaxed to be in an office. My heart skips a beat as I spin around in my chair to see a girl standing before me. Okay, so is my heart skipping a beat because I get to see a girl? Any girl? Or I'm just looking for love, so anyone that comes my way and says even hi to me, I'm like, yeah. I have no idea. Long brown hair split down the middle with a shine that could only exist in a shampoo commercial, paired with straight, thick brows that have been flawlessly shaped and filled. Okay. First off, I will say this. I'm surprised that I have not said this girl's eye color in my ramblings. This is the first time I have not mentioned a girl's eye color. Like, what's going on with that? Like, am I just not impressed with normal eye colors? Like, or like the standard brown eyes? Nestled underneath a pair of intense smoky eyes. Aha, here's the eyes. Okay, my bad. I should have continued on. I just wanted to talk about her eyes in a separate note. With woody dark pupils, I noticed a tiny mole on her left cheek. Her wide and toothy smile makes her seem friendly. I feel like I can trust her. I mean, you just met this person, so you really shouldn't trust her. But then again, I'm just okay with everything, so... What am I doing, really? I just described a woman like some top-shelf whiskey. I need to stop monologuing so hard. Okay, this is where you draw the line. You're Candy Gum, right? I'm supposed to help you with work and stuff, so what can I do for you? Her voice is much louder than is likely necessary for the situation. Wearing a white button-down and a lavender skirt, she stands at a nearly imposing height, especially with heels. Ooh, yeah, those heels. Okay, I like her nails. I like the color. I'm just saying, I don't believe you can wear this in a normal office setting like this, but okay. She smiles at me with her mouth hanging slightly open, upper gums visible. Ooh, her face just changed. She leans in closer. But I also heard you're living with Kay, right? Oh, do you not like Kay? What I assume was her attempt at a whisper could probably be heard across the room. As she leans in closer, I catch a whiff of the bright floral aroma of her perfume. Okay, so my bad. I thought she would have actually whispered that. So we're just gonna say it like a whisper now. But I also heard you're living with Kay, right? Like, apparently that's how she said it instead of a whisper. Even though I've only known her for a few seconds, I think I have a pretty good idea of her personality already. Hey, keep your voice down. Yeah, at least for now. How do you even know this stuff? And what is your name in the first place? I think I'm sweating. Oh, my name is Hyundong. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm so sorry. And I live there too. Hello, new roommates. So it's just a second ago, it looks like she didn't get along with Kay, and now she's saying that I'm her roommate? What? I can see other workers looking over at me now. Surely their first impression of me shouldn't be the false notion that I might be shacking up with this pretty office girl. I mean, so far, we know that we're together with Kay, we're together with the green sweater girl. whose name is probably Chloe or something, because all we saw was the letters C and H. So either it's Chloe or what else? Clara. I don't know. We'll see. She said it. Now this girl apparently is also living there, and then there was that other girl, Jay. Yeah, so I'm just surprised that. Okay, so do we also live with the piano girl too? She said it so loudly too. Surely everyone heard. Okay, so I am not going to know how to pronounce this girl's name, because I think it's pronounced as Haedong, something like that. I don't know. So instead of her name, I'm just gonna call her Hazel. Okay, that's it. Okay, Hazel looks over my shoulder at my computer screen. What are you watching? A music video? Shouldn't you be working on your first day? Oh man, she just exposes everyone apparently. I'm doing research? Yep, definitely sweating. The end of this workday has finally come. Despite the awkward interaction with Hazel, I've survived. I've had enough restraint not to pepper her with all my questions. I also haven't been fired yet, which is a plus. Yep. Definitely a plus. Why do I care about that though? I didn't sign up for this job. I didn't ask to be put in this situation. I mean, technically you were shoved into the situation by Kay, so I think it's the first time in a while that I've been forced to care about something. I'm just going with the flow because it feels alright. Man, I'm complicit to a lot of stuff apparently. Candy Gum, are you ready to go home together? Okay, let's not. Actually, wait. No, I forgot I have to meet a friend for dinner. My bad. I'll see you at home. Oh, Hazel. She pulls out her phone, her fingers quickly tapping away. She's completely forgotten the rest of the world exists at this point. Wait. Do you want to come with? Sorry, I should have asked first. Okay, I don't necessarily dislike this girl, but I don't think I would pursue her, but we'll see. If her friends are as pretty as she is, I'm willing to go to the ends of the logic drags me back down to the ground level, and I realize I should figure out my next steps before socializing with this loud, attractive girl. Yes, so, like I said, my goal in life apparently is just to find love, okay? And to drool on any attractive girl because I am the most unattractive person ever apparently, so I have to figure some things out. I'll see you later. She furrows her brow and sticks out her bottom lip in protest. Lame. Okay, see you at home. I better get out of here. People are definitely staring. Yes, but then the next day, just walk straight in with confidence, like, yeah, I own this place. Yeah, The hermit that longed for love. Okay, am I gonna have a different girl in my bed today? A voice quietly calls out to me. Candy Gum. The sun shines through the window. I'd guess it's pretty early in the morning. I mean, there's no curtains on that window, so like, man, that sun is always blaring on me. Do I have a really bad suntan now? Not my ideal time of day. I roll over to see a glimpse of silver and gold peeking through the doorway. Kay. I forgot to tell you the other day, you actually have class in the mornings too. Okay, you just said I have to go to class every other day, and now you're just saying I have class in the mornings. What? Ugh. Groaning audibly, I quickly hop out of bed and pull some clothes out of the closet. Oh, so there is a closet. How long do I have? You should be there at 9 a.m. Man, why do I have the early classes? What time is it now? Oh, maybe I have the early classes just so I can then later go work in the office and then give Kay a lot of money. Maybe that's why she got me the morning classes. Just saying. She checks her watch. 8:55. What? She smiles, embarrassed. So I'm gonna be late because of you? Or the school is really close by? Or I'm just gonna be magically transported there or something? Or another girl with a, very fast car just gonna come pick me up, with a Lamborghini? Okay. Sorry, I thought I told you about it earlier. You never gave me my schedule, Kay. I run towards the cathedral, soon realizing that I don't know which class I'm supposed to go to. Exactly. I'm just saying. You're going to music class today. Room 102. Uh-huh. Just in time. I'm late. Students are scattered about the classroom, each fiddling with their instruments. Do I even know how to play an instrument? They appear to be clustered in cliques. The violins, cellos, and violas all group in the corner, noses turned upward at the cacophonous brass players in the opposite corner. So, is this like... Okay, first I thought that I was being made to become an artist, but now it just seems like I'm in one of those schools, you know, that have all the arts in one place, maybe? Maybe the next class I'm going to take is theater? I'm just saying. A lone piano sits on the far side of the room. There looks to be someone shuffling papers behind it. Well, at least the teacher looks decent. Oh, are you our new student? Her youthful voice and appearance make me think she can't be much older than most of the students. Her massive lensless glasses also make it hard to take her very seriously. Did you just say lensless glasses? So she's just using those for prop? You know how some people think if you wear glasses you look older, so it's just trying to look older or something? Yeah? Welcome to our class. You appear to be a bit late, but that's alright, I suppose. I mean, if you got a problem with me being late to this class, teacher, A, go talk to Kay. B, go talk to Kay. C, Kay, give me my schedule. Unfortunately, I have many students that require attending to, so it will be a bit difficult for you to catch up right away. It's okay, I can figure it out. But not to worry, I have a very gifted student who I'm certain could teach you a thing or two. I see. Really, I don't think... Oh, Yu Jae-young, dear, do you have a moment? Aha, piano girl! Yes, Professor? It can't be. The girl playing the piano from the other day, standing before me? If their hairs were a little bit more closer in tone, I would say maybe they're sisters, but now I'm just... Yeah, so far piano girl seems nice. She smiles at the professor before noticing me. Her already large eyes widen even further upon seeing me. You're the person that caught me in the piano room in the shopping mall. Kind of like that. Oh, hi there. She touches her hair nervously. Her voice is so soft and light, I almost couldn't hear her. Hi? The professor looks on with confusion. Oh, do you two know each other? I mean, it's not like I caught her in a shopping mall late at night, no one around, playing the piano, and then she just ran away with her high heels, but she did not drop her shoe, which means she is not Cinderella, but she might as well be my princess kind of vibe, maybe. Keep mumbling. No, yes. I'm just gonna mumble. Because either she's gonna drop it then, or she's just gonna play along. We'll see. Sort of? Yeah, see? Told you she'd play along. Okay then. You'll find that Yu Jae-young is a very gifted pianist. She can probably teach you more than I can. Vocal training is more of my forte anyways. So, okay, you could teach us how to sing, and she can teach us how to become a pianist, maybe. Seriously though, do I know any instruments? Yu Jae-young, dear, let me know if there are any questions on the curriculum. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, we're just staring intensely at each other. Dun dun dun. She looks at the ground and giggles. I can't help but do the same. What an awkward moment. Yeah. I mean, apparently this is a small city. I'm Yu Jae-young. What's your name? Oh, it's Candy Gum. Candy Gum, nice to meet you. Yeah, kind of coincidence. Only happens in movies. Romantic comedies. Maybe this is a start to one of those. Yes, Like I said, she is my princess. Maybe. Dun, dun, dun. Who knows? Who am I kidding? Stop daydreaming. Well, I suppose I'll be teaching you for the rest of the semester. Do you have any previous music experience? I do not know. Not much. Oh, apparently I do have something. I wonder what it writes on that board, though. That's just gonna bother me. I have to be honest. I've never taught anyone before, so I don't know if I'll be any good. But if the professor wants me to teach you, I'll have to start with what I know best. Yes, apparently the professor wants me to find love. Thank you, Professor. She motions towards the grand piano. We move past the other students, some practicing instruments, some writing music, and the students in the rear left corner of the room appear to be mindlessly staring out the window. She looks around the room for a moment. Oh, she pulls over an empty chair from a nearby desk and places it next to the piano bench. I mean, but the piano bench can fit like 2 people, right? No? Feel free to have a seat. So she doesn't want me to sit that close to her, I'm just saying. Thanks. She sits on the piano bench, her back straight as a board, and sitting on the very edge, closest to the piano keys, an elegant form reminiscent of a concert pianist. Yeah, I'm just seriously looking for love. By the way, I always depict girls and whatnot, just saying. Like those people who play the piano with white gloves on. That kind of fancy. So when you're first starting out, we'll want to identify the middle C. That's the key right here. She points to a key on the keyboard. I don't know how I'd remember that. Same. No idea. But I'll just say, of course. This key is D, and this one E. It's just like the alphabet, and then it repeats. Yeah, I see. Okay. That makes it a bit easy, yeah. Her arched fingers gracefully crossing over one another, she effortlessly runs through the keys. That's an octave, or octave. I forgot how to pronounce it anyways. When you get from, say, one C to the next, the keys are just different octaves, A, G, over and over again. Sure, I totally understand what you're saying. I don't think I really know any of what she's saying, but her sweet voice keeps my attention. Anyways, yes. All I'm hearing is la 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 la, like that's because, but you know, she's just shining so brightly for me. Do you want to give it a try? I mean, look. If I just keep staring at her, she might get sort of creeped up on me eventually. So I'm just gonna look like I'm trying to put in effort so I can spend more time with her, maybe. Just saying. Yujeon stands up to offer me space on the bench. My hand wanders aimlessly trying to identify the middle C she mentioned earlier. She stands off to the side, watching my struggle. Here's C. She points to the key closest to the middle of the keyboard. I press it. And to the right is D. See? It's not so hard. Once you know a few keys, you know them all. Thank you for the boost of confidence, girl. Thank you. And also, thank you for not calling me unattractive, because apparently anytime that it's just K and J would just keep on saying that to me. So thank you for that, girl. Thank you. I guess she's right. She smiles warmly. I'm glad you tried something new. See, she appreciates our effort. I told you. Do you have things you need to work on today? I feel bad taking up your time. Yujeon looks up, appearing to ponder her task for the day. I'm mostly assigned to teach you, but I guess you've had enough for one day. I'll show you what I've been working on. It's not too hard. Ooh, okay. She briefly stretches her fingers and takes a deep breath. Ooh, okay. She's getting into it now. She's serious. Her fingers dart around the keyboard rapidly, body swaying to the rhythm of the song. Intricately and ceaselessly, the notes fall in quick succession, like torrential downpour. Despite the obvious difficulty, she effortlessly handles the complex melodies while maintaining her graceful composure. It looks like second nature to her. Oh, I mean, she is a great pianist or giant pianist, something like that, so yeah, it should be. I tripped up a little at the end. Not like I would know. I assure you, I didn't notice. See, I was just too busy staring at you. Seated once again next to the girl from the other day. She wears a salmon pink dress over a white t-shirt with black lace around her collar. Yeah, see, she looks like a nice person. Yu Jaeon seems nice too, so. And I just noticed that apparently people's names that end with A just like to call me unattractive, it seems like K, J. She looks like she was plucked straight out of a rich chateau. Oh, a rich castle, huh? Somewhere where they teach horseback riding and polo. I could see that, yeah. She's hard at work again, her sharply defined nose nearly touching the paper as she works on her sketch. I look back at the girl with the green sweater, sketchbook on desk, legs crossed as she nonchalantly stares at her fingernails. She appears to have absolutely no interest in being here. I mean, the way the professor always says she goes to use the washroom, I assume something's up, but who knows. Class begins. Another talk about impressionism and technique. The professor rambles on without direction, on and on about the good old days of art. So the professor is stuck in the past, apparently. Maybe art class isn't for me? If each day is like this, I might as well take the opportunity to catch up on some sleep. Maybe they wouldn't notice if I just stayed home. Maybe. Teacher, I need to go to the bathroom. Not again, girl. Well, she left already. Without skipping a beat, the professor goes back to his usual lethargic drowning. Maybe it would be best for me to slip out as well. Yeah, I'm totally gonna chase after that girl. Okay? I mean, he doesn't stop anyone. To actually have this kind of freedom when I was at school would have been nice, but now is as good a time as any for a quick campus tour, right? Yeah. Excuse me, can I use the restroom? I suppose. Yes, I've become a juvenile delinquent now. Woohoo! She probably has a sad backstory, maybe. Wandering through the school's hallways, nothing in particular stands out. I've been to the music section and seen the piano, and most of the art studios are more of the same. A small back door lies at the end of the hallway. Hopefully this door has none of those devious hidden alarms. Yes, those hidden devious alarms. Whew. A flight of stairs leads me down to the back wall of the cathedral, where a rusty four-screen dumpster lies surrounded by discarded cigarette butts and empty brown bottles. So this is where everyone comes to smoke. To my surprise, the girl with the green sweater from earlier is sitting right next to it. Of course, see, told you everyone comes here to smoke. Perched in the shade underneath the stairs, sketchbook in hand, she appears to be focused on drawing. An unlit cigarette hangs from her rosy red lips. If she quit smoking, I'd go after her, maybe. Just saying. I didn't take her for the smoking type. Her skin is quite fair and youthful. Maybe because she's young and takes care of her skin. Who knows? I shouldn't assume things about people. I mean, people have said worse things across to your. People have said worse things to your face. So, I mean, it's not so bad. I just said that, but we'll see. I build the resolve to approach her cautiously, of course, because she's like a delicate flower, can't spook her. Hello there. But apparently I did spook her. Cigarette falls out of her mouth in shock as she leaps up, dropping her pencil and sketchbook. What are you doing in my secret spot? I mean, girl, if this is your secret spot, are you telling me that you're the one that's just living, like, smoking like crazy and just drinking also like crazy? Huh? This is part of the school. You're outside. People can see you here. It's not really a secret. She looks around incredulously and sighs before sitting back down. Whatever. What are you doing here? Are you the garbage man? Do I look like the garbage man? We live in the same house, so I thought I'd see what you're up to. She stares blankly. Oh, really? I know, girl. I don't know what to say either. We're also in the same art class. I was there when you left. Oh, really? That did not sound like college school bell, but who knows? Looks like classes are over. So what's your name? Why are you sticking around instead of going home? She takes a few seconds to respond to me, focused on drawing in her sketchbook. No reason, really. She speaks curtly, as if she doesn't want to waste her breath with too many words. Her sketchbook snaps shut as she places it in her bag and hops up. Anyway, I'll see you around. I mean, will you even remember seeing us around, though? She begins to walk away. Hey, your name? She answers without looking back or breaking stride. Xiang. Okay. Okay, so, first off, I was way off of assuming her name was Chloe, but then again, I knew I was going to be way off assuming her name was Chloe in a way, so. You have a nice name, girl. I wonder where she's going. After another long day, it's nice to be able to return home to the sounds and smells of dinner. The familiar sizzle of the pan reminds me of my mother's cooking. Kay has laid out multiple bowls of what looks to be stew. The aroma is heavenly. I hope it actually tastes good, though. Oh, well, welcome home, Candy Gum. I didn't think you were going to show up. You didn't think I would show up at the house you're making me paint? What? Kay always knows how to please. I sit down and prepare myself to eat before realizing I'm the only other one in the room. Should we wait for everyone else? I'm sure they'll come around eventually, and none of the girls eat in the kitchen anyway, so why would they come around eventually? What do you mean? Everyone's schedule is so hectic. I just lay out food and the girls will stop by and grab it whenever they have time. Do they at least reheat the food, or does the food taste good when it's cold? Huh? Actually, you're the only one who regularly sits down and eats here. Thanks for that, Kate. What? Really? It's a crazy life these girls lead. I'm not offended. Even though you sound offended, okay. Anyway, how are things going? I mean, the biggest plot twist would be if Kay actually turns out to be a fox spirit. Just saying. Quick change of subject, huh? I can't complain. It's hard to learn all the names and faces, but I think I'm getting the hang of it. Am I? Maybe? I'm sure you'll get used to it soon. It's like a happy family here, but less crazy and dramatic than a real family. Okay, that is a lie. That's just a straight up lie, I feel like. Maybe you'll even find a cute girlfriend. Exactly. That's my aim, Kay. Are you offering? See, I'm just up to anyone says something. Such confidence. Unfortunately, I think I'm a little old for you. How old are you, Kay? Wait, how old are you? That's a secret. So, like I said, if she actually turns out to be a fox bear, she's at least 300 years old. Calling it now. But wait, seriously? She giggles. Once finished with dinner, Kay begins to collect the pots and utensils near the sink. Help her out, she can handle it herself. Okay, first of all, I don't want to seem like I'm the rude person. I'm getting food out of here. But I think if I help her out, I will be choosing more into her route. But I don't want to really pursue Kay in a way. But I don't want to be all like, you make me food. I don't help you at all. But I'm worried that if I do help her out, it's just going to go more into her route, so I'm just gonna say she can handle it herself. I stand up and move my bowl near the sink. Oh, at least it did that much. Thanks for dinner. Not going to help with dishes? Psh. Like well, she paused for a moment before smiling. I'm just kidding. Thanks for keeping me company. Yeah, no worries, Kay, no worries. I don't think she was kidding. It's hard to tell with her. Like I said, I think that was definitely a sign for Kay's route, which I did not take, so. This place is beginning to feel more familiar. Is it? The hermit that longed for love. Dun, 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 dun. Wait, is the title the same title every single time, or is it just me? It's past 9. You're late for work. What? I work at 9 as well, man. I just always have to get up so early, man. I leap out of bed and quickly change into my work clothes. My frantic attempts to soothe my bedhead prove futile after a quick glance in the mirror. Yeah, that crazy bedhead. Look, there's no time for that now. If this is my new life, I'd like to keep my job longer than a single day. Okay, so usually if you really have bad hair, you try to wear like a beanie to cover it up. And depending on where you can go, you can always just wear that beanie. But if it's too hot, then people will be suspicious of you wearing a beanie. But you can just say this is just my style and not give any concern or stuff like that, you know. But if it's really bad, just pour some water over it and just try to make it look like you try to do something for it. Thanks for waking me up. See you later. No breakfast? Oh, I would totally have breakfast, but apparently not. Why does Kay always make me late to everything though? That's what I want to know. Why? Why do you do this to me, Kay? I've arrived panting like a dog, sweat stains undoubtedly visible through my shirt. The frosty air conditioning of the office is a welcome relief. Is it though? If you're sweating that much, the air conditioning right now is not helping you. Nobody seems to notice my tardiness as I quietly sneak to my cubicle. That means either nobody cares about you or they're just, so stuck in their way, like, okay, wake up, office, work, go home, like that. Maybe this office life isn't so bad after all. I can show up late and everything is fine.
Ah, Gendigom. I was wondering when you were going to show up.
Of course, the boss knows that I wasn't here yet. Man.
I hope the employee onboarding process is going well for you.
Well, it's going fine, yeah.
I figured you'd like to take on something a bit more interesting than basic training.
No, not particularly. I mean, I didn't even want this job in the first place, so. Oh, sure. I love a good challenge, Of course, you gotta, play it up for the boss, though. Why am I even saying this? I'm digging my own grave. I know, right?
That's the kind of attitude we love to see. Anyway, I've sent you an email containing an old analysis tool we never finished.
Okay, what do you want me to do with that?
We still like to see it completed, and I think you'd be the perfect candidate for the job.
What makes you think I'd be the perfect candidate for the job? Where is Hazel?
We'll circle back in a week and level set on your progress. Hopefully you'll have some results by then. Make sure it's scalable.
But boss, I don't even know how to do what, where, what, when. What does that even mean? That sounds great. That sounds awful.
Wonderful. Hopefully you'll have better luck than the last employee who tried.
Boss? What happened to the last employee who tried? Did you guys get rid of him? What happened to them?
I'd tell you, but then I'd have to kill you. Ha ha.
See, I mean, no offense, Mr. Sale, but I totally think you would, so I'm just gonna be quiet. I open my laptop and take a look at the email. The attachment opens hundreds of files, spreadsheets, and scripts, all named seemingly at random without any sort of organizing document or instructions. Oof, worst nightmare to deal with. After searching some of the code snippets, it appears to be scraps of a program built in an archaic programming language, named after Joule or something. Seriously, how would I know how to deal with this kind of stuff, though? This is bad. I'm way in over my head here. It would take me months at the very least to even learn the language, let alone sorting through the heap of files here. Is this the way for the boss man to fire people? Just give them an impossible task, and if they can't do it, they're fired, and if they can do it, hey, he can just take all the glory for himself, maybe? I hear footsteps approaching my cubicle. I really hope it isn't. Yes, it's gonna be Hazel. Hey, new friend, what are you working on? That goofy, over-enthusiastic greeting tips me off immediately. Hello, Hazel. Why so glum? Let's see what you're up to. I don't know. I think this might be beyond your... She puts one hand on my shoulder and leans over me to see the screen, her long brown hair covering my face in the process. Okay, first of all, we do not know what she's capable of, so she might be able to help us. But then again, if she is able to do this, why did the boss not give this to her? I'm just saying, is this just a secret way to fire people? Hey. She ignores my anguished cry as she takes the mouse out of my hand and scrolls through the files, humming pleasantly. stands up straight and crosses her long, thin arms. She smiles at me. Well, what do you... Oh, well, what do you think? You're done for. Yeah. What kind of answer is that? It's a tough problem. I don't think most people at this company could solve it. It's written in an archaic language that nobody uses anymore, like Latin, but somehow even less useful? I'm sure that wounds the soul of all 3 Latin majors in the world. I don't know much about Latin, so I'm just gonna assume that's correct. If most people here couldn't do this, what chance do I have? I could ask Hazel, or I could try to handle it myself. Okay, first of all, since you're all like, ha ha ha, you're so doomed, I'm gonna get you to help me out. I'm just saying. But then again, if I do that, does that mean I'm choosing her in a bit more because I'm spending more time with her? I mean, what's the worst that could happen to me, though? I'd just be fired from a job that I never wanted, so, I mean, I don't think I would go her way, so I'm just gonna say I'll figure it out. I think I can figure it out. She giggles. Whatever you say, Kenningham. Good luck. I spent what feels like hours staring at the script without progress. Okay, so let's see. What does it say? Stuck underflow. Why would anyone use the current year? Give up yet? Work hard. Thank you, Hazel. That is so helpful. I need a drink. I stay late, attempting to decode the unintelligible mess I've been assigned. My head is still spinning. Leaving the office when it's dark out makes it even more depressing. Hazel even laughed at my misfortune on our way out. I slowly make my way home, still pacing over the project assigned to me. Retreading the same steps and considering the same options as before. This is the textbook definition of insanity. Might be. The more I think about it, the less I understand it. This feels like school days all over again. I mean, you are going to school as well, so. Just saying. Wait a minute, where am I? Oh, I got lost. That's just so typical me. In my confusion, I appear to have passed the house and ended up in an unknown place. Bright lights illuminate the streets and mile-high skyscrapers adorn the skyline. This almost looks like a different city, especially at night. I turn to my left and then to my right. I don't recognize anything around me. I think I'm lost. This phone of mine still has no GPS service, no data either. Okay. Well, hey, even if the boss does fire me, at least I'll maybe get money out of it, so it's fine. If I wander around on my own, it'll just make things worse. It looks like there's a bar across the street. I should ask for directions. Okay. Ooh, do I get a barkeep girl here? Yeah, I'd go for a barkeep girl, I'm just saying. Maybe. At first glance...